It's always a non-handicapped person parked in a handicap at the gym. Come on, y'all. We at the gym. Why are y'all trying to be close as y'all can to the front door? Like, when I was young, my pops always, like, he liked to park farther to walk to the door. For one, he didn't want nobody bumping his Cadillac door. And for two, he always said, ain't nothing wrong with your legs. We can walk. Stay with me.
Bro, low-key, Chuck really cold, bro.
Yeah, it got a little wear and tear, but I still got it. I done taped it like so many times. Yeah, I gotta call Logan, man. I gotta see why these ain't hitting like they supposed to be hitting.
Will is the key. Willpower. I know a little bit about what I'm talking about. I don't know much as you do, I'm sure. But I know about coming back from seemingly unsurmountable odds. I know about coming back from when doctors tell you that you can't or that you shouldn't. Oh, you're too old. You shouldn't be. You should sit down somewhere and take it easy.
What we doing? Let's go, Rob. Barbecue? Let's go. You smoke?
Ooh, that's a big old smoke.
Right here. Back a little bit. Yep, right there. And bring this down with your elbow to your. Act like your elbow about to touch your waist. And one more. This book is classic. Reg Park. Steve Reeves. Like, I know who these people are, fam. It's like crazy. Look, Glogger. Like, one life, one day, one goal, Glogger. And if anybody who knows me, and if you probably don't know what Glogger means, like, let me explain Glogger. Like, you know when Arnold be in the movies, fam? And he make that Glogger, and he make that little noise. Joe Blade know what I'm talking about. When Arnold be in these movies, if anybody out there is an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, like I was, and any movie he ever was in, it always was a situation where he had to get out of, and he had to be really strong. And that's when he didn't speak English anymore. He started saying shit like Glogger. So this was the Glogger book, fam. The Glogger manual. As you can see, it has wear and tear, but it's still here. Bars.
What though? You know what I'm on, nigga?
Grind day, my way, fresh from the highway. Yeah. I ain't put my arm up next to that. Put it back up again, man.
No, man, your arm bigger than
Man, let
mine.
me see, man. Hold it up again. Hell no, I ain't put my shit up. I'm kidding.
My nigga really know his lane, though. That's what I really love about that nigga, bro. And Chuck know how to make good music, bro.
You know what I hear the most of? When I go to gas stations, when I go to grocery stores or family events. When I'm out and about, I get asked a lot of questions, but guess what I get asked about the most? Chuck, how do I lose this stomach? Hey, sometimes the people who don't go to the gym actually had the most time to work out. You'd be surprised how many busy people go to the gym daily. Like people with 1 and 2 and sometimes 3 jobs and a business, they still find time for fitness. So a lot of times people priorities just, I'm not gonna say messed up, just not in order. So once you rearrange your routine, you will start changing some things. Stay with me. Pages in here that I used to look at all the time, like abdominals. And I still need to come do this. But I look, it always said no rest between sets. But let me show you some of this. This is just the ab routine. 30 reps, 30 reps, 20 reps, 20 reps, 50 reps, 50 reps, 30 reps, 30 reps, 100 reps each side, 50 reps each side, 30 reps each side, 50 reps. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Begin with 10 minutes of Roman chair sit-ups. Begin with 10 minutes. That's a warm-up, y'all. So, like, on my journey, 300 days, I completed that first year. And then the next year, I started and I did 365 every day of the year. And I just go back and forth, 300 and 365, back and forth. I did that for about 3 years. And my third year of fitness, I started getting asked a lot of questions about how to get in shape. Like from different people from the gym I went to like my family members. When they seen my transition, you know, I started answering more fitness questions from day to day. Like I worked at the Medical College of Wisconsin with the doctors and the students of medical field, and I used to walk in the cafeteria and they'd see what I was eating to check in my plate, and then they'd put the food they had back because they was trying to lose some fat, and they felt like whatever I was doing, they wanted to do a little bit of that too. That right there was inspiration, going to work and seeing like the doctors and the students at the medical college want to change their eating habits and change their physical appearance because of me. What's up, King?
Thanks, guys. What's up with you?
I was a supervisor for the cleaning service. You know, I was a supervisor for the cleaning service and the morning crew. Shout out to Miss Mary, Miss Aura, and my boy Rick, and my boy Nick Stallion. Like all of us, every morning we sat in the office before we started our job, and somehow I bring up fitness and we'll sit there and talk about it. My boy Nick used to bodybuild a little bit himself back in the day, and just seeing me do it, you know what I'm saying, it kind of made him revisit the days and the times where he used to do it. And he became one of my biggest motivators, man, to keep going and keep pushing and see where it goes. Here I am. Begin with 10 minutes. That's a warm-up, y'all. You know, that was just for stomach. Chuck, how do I lose my stomach? First of all, I don't see anything about eating plan, or you gotta leave out sugar, or you gotta stay away from the fried foods. None of that. These people were working. And I want to be a representative of hard work. I don't care what you're doing and what protein supplements you're taking. You ain't getting no results without hard work. That's crazy. When I was working at the medical college, like the people who signed my paycheck, because I work for Clean Power as a contract company through the medical college. And the people at the medical college was real cool with me. Like, I remember my supervisor, my manager, used to be upset when the people who signed our check really didn't care for him, because, you know, sometimes jobs, your bosses, they give off this attitude, and the people who signed Clean Power's check at the medical college, like, they had some cool people there. But I'd be walking through the hallways, and my boss would be there trying to explain something to me. He explained to me, and the people who signs our check from the medical college, like the big people, the big heads at the job, will come up and speak to me. What up, Chuck? You know, what's going on? Shake my head. And they didn't say nothing to my boss. Like, my boss, I don't think he really cared for that. The Rebirth shirt is merch. So what kind of merch you want?
Holiday hat and this hat and the other hat and the glove.
So you get a hat, a holiday hat, and some gloves to match that hat.
And a shirt that says Rebirth on it.
What color?
Red. Wait.
An orange Rebirth hat?
Yeah.
I gotta find an orange one.
No, all different colors.
So you want all the colors?
Yeah.
Say less. I got you.
Those, you seem like one of this motherfucker, man. I thought about you putting that on one of those crowds, guy. Good, fam.
Let's go, Red. Show me how to do it.
Last set. This is my last set.
Last one? Let me see.
Yeah, like yesterday. How you bullshit me? You called me back. Exactly. No, brother, you got me fucked up. That's okay, though. I know you got a lot of weight to go in.
Perfect form.
I'm the same weight. I'm the same weight.
I thought you said you was the king, because I'm the king. I'm the king, you're the champ.
What's your name, Red?
Red,
The King, though, right?
the king.
Now you're
right.
the champ.
I'm the king.
Well, the champ is here.
And that sweater.
You want a sweater, too? Sweater, hat, gloves, jogging pants.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Rebirth.
The Rebirth, I got you. New merch coming soon.
I don't know about YouTube channel.
You gonna promote it on your YouTube channel, too? Huh?
Like when my videos come on, the merch gonna be on the side.
Telling you.
I want it to be like that.
That's funny, but it's all because of fitness. Like, I used to answer people fitness questions throughout the hallways because I was a supervisor. So what I did was just check the conference rooms, check and make sure the bathrooms was clean from my 4 staff members I had on my team. I walk in there and see Miss Mary cleaned up, and she did. She always was done early. Like, they did their job. We had extra time. Like, matter of fact, while we had extra time, that's when I started grinding and coming up with the Rebirth brand. Like, I had a notebook I left on my desk, and I had a clipboard for the job. The clipboard was barely used. My notebook was always getting written into. Like, because I was at work working on me. Applying the shocking principle. I tell my clients this all the time, and me and Rail used to do this all the time. You got to shock your body, especially when you're getting ready for the show. Now, we weren't getting ready for the show, but we was getting ready to look different. So we act like we was getting ready for the show. And that's how our bodies start transforming to somewhat bodybuilding shape. You know what I'm saying? We was going to the max, baby.
Bro, low-key, Chuck really cold, bro. And that shit crazy, bro. Like, it's hard as a bitch to talk to Chuck, bro. Cause it's like he works so hard on himself, bro. He feel like can't nobody tell me nothing.
I'm on my way, I'm on the go. T. Haze, Curve, Cologne. Live from the center and we really going on. Yeah, we really going on. Keep it real, we gon' kick it to the moon. I don't play no games, but don't get me wrong. Mike, touchdown, your end zone. Yeah, I'm smooth on the go. 414, yeah, I'm all year cold. Yeah, I'm all year cold. Tatted on my neck and my elbow. Lit up the hydro, hip hop like shell toe. Keep it pimp, feel mo. See the lip when I walk up out the door. Keep it 100. Now we on the road. Now we on the go. Said she really wants some out.
Yep, like your daddy. Look at that. Look at that. That's from working out, ain't it? Yeah.
You live with Chuck Haze, baby. And we gon' start things off smooth. We gon' shine through the brew. And if you ain't know, the brew, that's Milwaukee City, baby. And everything we do a grind day. Smooth like the highway. Grind Friday to Friday, baby. You see me, lady? You know what I'm saying? You on the station. 300, point out. And grind day do it real big.
Going.
And a lot of times when people get in shape, that don't automatically make you a trainer. Like, you gotta understand how to teach it to the next person, because just because you understood what needed to be done don't mean you can get that out to the next person and have them respond the way you did, because the motivation and discipline just might be a tad different. So being a personal trainer, you gotta know how to get your approach across to make sure each client and each individual get a little piece of your motivation and really figure out how to be disciplined to get to the next step of fitness. Because if you're not disciplined to do it, you're not always gonna be motivated. And that's facts.
Good.
Ain't it
A little light
good?
though. It's a little light
It's
though.
still light?
Yeah, it's a little light though, but I got it though.
That means you're gonna rep it out. Rep it out.
Let's rep it out, baby.
I see the waves spinning.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. How about one more big round of applause?
Hey, it seems like every gym I go to be surrounded by restaurants. Like, they got Wingstop right here. But it's like, all gyms are surrounded by food. They got Pizza Hut right here. It's like, you come out the gym from working out, and then you got temptations of food all around you. Stay with me. I don't even know what's that. It's so smooth. Look at this guy right here. That's the man, JP Plantica. Look at him, the classic man himself. Thank you, sir.
Working with a new client, and
Right.
one of the first things they ask me is like, "When's my cheat meal? When's my next cheat
Oh
meal
my
or
God,
whatever?"
right.
And it's just like, dude, your whole life's been a cheat meal. What are you talking about? Like,
How was the class, lady? Working out for 11 years in a row now, but year 4 was the year I decided to get on that bodybuilding stage. They were asking me, was I a bodybuilder by year 2? It was funny then, and I always replied, nah, I'm not trying to do that. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to lose weight. I just don't want to be fat no more. I kept on denying it. Year 3, I did the whole 300 days in a row. And I realized, and I took pictures each year, you know. I finally realized that just because you go into the gym all the time don't mean you going to the next level. You don't always advance because you're going to the gym. And taking pictures made me realize that. I took pictures year 2, year 3, and at the end of the go round, at the end of me finishing that routine of the 300 days, I take pictures, and it looks to me as if I was more defined year 2. I look better year 2 than I did year 3. And that's when I started realizing I gotta change how I eat. So year 4 comes around. I feel like I'm in shape. People ask me, do I bodybuild? I'm not a bodybuilder yet. And I'm saying yet because I became a bodybuilder. But I feel like my results are good. And you know, with fitness, you're never all the way satisfied. Lock and loaded. That's what I'm calling it. Lock and loaded. Lock and loaded. Lock. So with fitness, you know, you never all the way satisfied. So I seen that my year 3 pictures weren't as good as my year 2 pictures as far as definition goes. And I'm getting cut with Chuck. I'm trying to get cut, and I don't see the abs. I don't see the lines, the muscle separation. I learned that inside that book too. I didn't see muscle separation because I guess my workouts maybe wasn't as intense as they were, or I didn't apply the shocking principle enough to change to the new level. So year 4 was coming around, and I said, they don't have a graduation stage for fitness. But I know one thing that can make me feel like I got a degree, and that's to get up stage and show my physique. And I decided to go to the Animal House. Shout out to John, the owner of the Animal House, and shout out to the masseuse and personal trainer, Laura. I call her Captain. Shout out to Dawn Roberts. She the one told me, Chuck, you got a good physique, and if you want to change it and get really peeled and look your best, you got to get you a diet plan. She told me she's been working with Laura. Laura is not only her trainer, but she does her diet as well. So she introduced me to Laura, and that became my friend. I call her the Captain, and Laura provided me with my first diet plan ever. My boy Javon, shout out to Javon. Javon, hey, it's funny because Javon used to hate the gym, and then Javon became like a fitness head too. It's dope. That's the domino effect. You know, you rub off on your friends, and he rubbed off on me with that information of, Chuck, you got to eat better, because he know I love Chinese food, and I still do.
What Chuck say? Man, Chuck is a plum food, man. But yeah, man, look, I'm gonna hit you back.
Hey, I'm just gonna stay on it, man. It's like the Rebirth, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Toasted, 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 toasted.
All day.
Stay in it, motion. Coasted, 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 coasted. Stay in it, motion, motion, motion. On it, you know we on it. Yeah, keep it going till them dollars fold it. Keep it going till them dollars fold it, fold it. Get them pockets loaded. Wake up, I'm on it. Yeah. Wake up, I'm on it. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Wake up.
I love that stuff. So don't think that just because I'm a bodybuilder, I'm somebody who decides to work out every day, that I don't like good food that's not good for us physically and appearance-wise, and sometimes health-wise too, but I like that stuff too sometimes. But I knew it was time to buckle down on my diet. I bought that diet from Laura. She told me I'm not gonna be a fly on the wall. She kept it all the way real. She said, just because I write this stuff out, I'm nowhere to be found to see if you're really eating like this. All I'm gonna do is measure you when you come back from week to week to see if you're changing. And sometimes when you're not changing or changing as fast, either you're not doing the diet all the way, you're procrastinating, or you just need to adjust the diet. So I said, I'm not gonna pay this money for nothing. So clients, if you got you a coach out there, and people out there who got coaches, fitness trainers, don't waste your money. This lady who wrote my diet told me, do not waste my money by buying the diet I'm not gonna apply to my routine.
make them little checks was the same thing. Now I really gotta flex cause it's raining. Wake up on the dro, haters hating. 414 wanna go, no complaining.
Buy another you instantly, bro. You right. Like when they see you, like damn, that was AG. That's how I want the motherfuckers to know when they see me, man. Like, that's the motherfuckers who make it.
But melody is key, my nigga.
And you got it.
No, you got it.
Hey man, the outfit he got on, man, he go hard. He drippy as hell.
Good looking, bro. And what's your name, bro?
Dom.
Dom, man. What you working on today?
Working on arms today.
Arm day?
Yeah, just shoulders, biceps and stuff.
Yes, sir, man. I be seeing you in here killing it, man. Keep it up.
Hey man, thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Year 4, and I said I'm getting on the bodybuilding stage. You know, it's my first time. I'm going against people who probably never been out of shape. So for me, getting up there was an accomplishment for me. So I'm doing this show. It's year 4, and that's my graduation stage of fitness. That's how I got my degree. To me.
About the money, looking for the benefits. Ain't about the money, nigga, I ain't listening. Play with them racks, I'm feeling like I'm Wimbledon. Stop by the nigga in some Gucci Timberland. I'm killing this shit, everything that you knowin'. This shit now, let's slowly run up, now I'm militant. I remember the days that trapping the bird. That's on my word, fly as a feather. Bitch, I'm the bird. Watch me shit on these niggas, I just dropped the turd. On the top of your ceiling, I call that a bird. Fucked around and popped the bird. Shorty lifting up a skirt. I'ma roll with it, she gon' have to get it.
Hey, yo, sometimes when I go to the gym, I just try to beat my high score, aka do more than I did last time. And I tell people to keep up with what they do so they know if what they were doing is getting them to the next level. We trying to go to the next level when we go to the gym. When I go in here today, I'm gonna start off with a light weight for biceps. I'm gonna do some reverse curls. I'm gonna do some isolated dumbbell curls. And I'm gonna do some close grip pull-ups to get the biceps going, man. We going in today, man. Big arm day.
Go, Chuck.
All right, guys, quarter turn to the right.
What you say now, Chuck?
That was my own personal journey. And I said, year 4, I'm getting on stage. Year 4, I'm gonna get my diet together and see if eating different really works, and it worked. I got on that stage and I came in 5th place. Self-coach, self-taught, diet from Laura, encyclopedia of bodybuilding by Arnold Schwarzenegger, my boy Rail coming to the gym with me every day, you know, me deciding to do this stuff every day, me realizing I'm slacking, me realizing I need to get better, and me really learning how to become a better trainer. After all this is making me become a better trainer because I'm learning the do's and the don'ts along the way. So I got on that stage and I came in 5th place. And it was a good day. Let me see your muscles. Let me see like this. It's always leg day for G.
Yeah, skating down these bitches, them niggas gon' witness. Flexing, I'm flexing on the daily. Endo be hazy, my endo be hazy. My city be hated, I'm skating. Yeah, I'm making money and bitches. Take it and flip it, the endo one zip it, light it, I pass it, endo one zip it, light it, I pass it, it smell terrific,